have value and money will come to you. Money is an exchange, as long as you have something to give out. Life is too short. I just want to live a good, fulfilled life. Like, I don't want to wake up one day and be like, oh my God, I should have done that. Hi guys, my name is PASHEDA Temitope. I'm a business strategist, beauty, lifestyle, and fashion content creator. I'm 25 years old and I'm based in Lagos, Nigeria. Lagos is a very busy city, but at the moment, I think I'm grateful for the peace and the calm around where I stay. I barely go out because I work from home. I like the nightlife that I don't participate in. What a typical day looks like for me is I wake up early, 6 a.m., do my prayers, go to the gym or work out at home or take a walk. And come back in, take breakfast, refresh, then go down to work. The day before, I usually have planned out what I am going to do. I love planning, so I always take time out, maybe on Sunday, Saturday, to plan my week. I like to know in detail what I am doing the next day, and that's how I'm able to do everything I do. I currently share an apartment with my brother, or a house with my brother. I stay in a 3-bedroom duplex. The top floor is the living quarters. I have one room, my brother has one room, and we have one room as our common area, like the living area. The middle floor is my brother's office because he also works from home. And the ground floor is my studio, my office. That's where I work from. For my rent, I would say about 25–30% of my income goes to rent. And that's because for me, I'm actually paying for 2 spaces. My room, my living quarters upstairs, and my office space. I try to divide the rent so I know what I'm paying for the office and what I'm paying for the room. For business strategy, I take one-on-one clients. I help small businesses and startup companies restructure their business or do business growth, business development, SOPs, everything basically that has to do with the structure and the foundation of running a business. And as a content creator, I share very interesting content on my Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. On YouTube, I share content relating to purpose and content creation, the business of content creation. Like for content creation, we think it's just taking pictures and stuff, but I try to break it down on the processes and the structures you have to have in order to run a successful creative entrepreneurship business. This year will make it 7 years I've been working. I started out as a makeup artist. I also, in 2017, had my first job as a PA to someone that worked in an oil and gas firm. And from there, I, climbed up a bit to have my own role. After school, looking for work, I ended up doing my master's. And during my master's was where I really discovered what I liked to do. I did an MBA. In between all the assignments and practical work, I'm like, oh, I actually really enjoy this. And I started business strategy from there. Being a makeup artist, you have to share content, of your clients, your process, all of that. So I've been a content creator for a while, but 2020, lockdown, I started sharing content on myself, and that's how we got here. I feel like change is constant. The older I get, the more I really realize what I want to do. And what I'm doing right now, the 2 things that I am doing right now, I see myself doing them for a very long time. If I wasn't doing what I was doing now, I would be in media some way. I've tried TV presenting, I've tried modeling. I'll be somewhere in the entertainment industry. So from every income I make, I have the 30–30–30–10 rule. 30 goes back into my business, 30 goes into my expenses account, 30 goes into investments, and 10 stays in my spending account. From every income that I get, even if it's as little as selling an ebook for 5,000 naira, I would make sure I split it down so that at the end of the day, I don't end up running up and down or trying to figure out where my money is going to. In a month, buying groceries at home should be around 150, and every other week I'll just pick up something here and there that I need, or if I order food, if I'm feeling lazy and I order food here, then that will take another chunk of money. Have value and money will come to you. Money is an exchange, as long as you have something to give out. I have a mentor that always says that he goes around with the mindset that everybody owes him money. As long as he sees me or the next person close to him that he can sell something to or he can offer his service to, he'll make money. When my dad was here, bless his soul, I had a very supportive father. My dad used to do this thing where he will not do everything for you. If you want to do something, he'll probably ask you, oh, how much do you have? Okay, I'll support you with XYZ, or I'll loan you the money and you pay me back. But I come from a very supportive family. I have very supportive friends and family. So if I need anything, I know that they will not dash me. They will not dash me, but they will cover me, sha. My first degree, I studied political science. Why did I choose political science? I was great at government in secondary school, so I'm like, what's the next best thing? For my second degree, I did an MBA. Honestly, my MBA started out as pleasing my parents. Like, oh, this want me to do a master's, let me just do my master's. But as I said before, during the course of my MBA, I discovered that I really enjoy what I am doing. I think the major challenge I have faced so far was trying to make a choice of should I leave the corporate world and focus on content creation so I can actually do what I like to do. I like to work in, but I know when I think of my life long term, what I actually see myself doing is building a personal brand. One of my best moments so far was when I had to help someone restructure their business. Like, the business was literally going to pan. And at the end of the day, after 6 months, we're able to turn that business around and the ROI increased by like 30%. And as a content creator, I love the opportunities that opened me up to the brands I've been able to work with, the rooms I've been able to enter, the fact that I can share my life with people for a living. I have 4 siblings. I'm the only girl and the last child. My parents are late. I don't have a lot of friends, but the ones that I have, solid friends. Currently, not in a relationship. For self-care, I'm a self-care queen. I like taking care of myself. I try to do facials or massages or pedicure. My skincare and my body care takes a huge chunk of my money. Skincare is expensive. I also like perfumes, so I spend a good amount of money on perfumes as well. I wouldn't say I'm a collector, but I have a good amount of perfumes that I really enjoy using. And for the gym, I go to the gym 4 times a week, and I try to pay quarterly so that I don't feel the stress of paying every month. I want to attain financial freedom before 30 or at 30 at most. I want to buy my first house before 30. Non-financial goals is I just want to be happy, really. Like, as I said before, life is too short. I just want to live a good, fulfilled life. Like, I don't want to wake up one day and be like, oh my God, I should have done that, or I should have done this. I measure my success by how content I am. Especially work-wise, am I happy doing what I'm doing? Do I feel contented doing what I'm doing? How many years to come am I still seeing myself in this field? Can I build from here? And as long as I'm happy, I'm content, it's a scalable business, I think I'm on the right track. Most important lesson I've learned about life is that life is short. Life has made sure to show me practicality, how short it is. And for me, a living profound moment. Because one thing that losing people close to you will teach you is that 1 minute someone is here, the next minute they are gone. Like, you can't anticipate it, you can't plan for it. It just happens. My family and my friends, top of the list. And I'm also grateful for wisdom and the ability to do what I actually enjoy doing. I do not take it for granted. I'm also grateful to be where I am right now. Like, coming from where I am coming from, I have to remind myself that the life you're living now is not the life you had. It's the life you once dreamed of. And I'm so grateful to be privileged enough to make my dream life happen. First off, I'll say start where you are. Coming into content creation, you're trying to, understand everything, like, gather all the gadgets. Start with what you have. But one thing you should always make sure to have is a strategy and a structure. Come into it with a business mindset. Know that what you're doing is a business. You're building a personal brand. So always have that at the back of your mind. Reach out to brands. And there's a lot out there that you're not exploring, or you're probably just waiting for them to come to you. There are thousands of creators out there. You have to, move out of the water, swim farther so people can find you. If you want something, go for it. You'll most likely be able to achieve it. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take.